Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. My name is Sal Vetri and I'm teaming up with OnlineGambling.ca to bring you the several different fantasy football league types so you know the one that is best suited for you and what you are looking for. And today we're going to be going over the touchdown-only leagues. Touchdown-only fantasy leagues are very simple of an overview of what they are. You only accumulate points for touchdowns. Your players can have 300 rushing yards or passing yards and you get no points for that. It's all about the touchdowns, baby. So I want to share with you my strategy for these leagues. You want to target players that are heavily used in the red zone, that is within the 20-yard line, close to the end zone. An even better strategy is to look at stats where the running backs are being used inside the 5-yard line, these goal line red zone running backs. On a more general stance, you can track the teams that are in the red zone the most. This kind of gives you an idea of which offenses are the best. So looking at teams that are in the red zone the most will allow you to say, this running back has a lot of potential, this quarterback and these wide receivers have some potential to score touchdowns because they are getting into the red zone 1 or 2 more times per game than some of the other teams in the league. Alright, are you listening? Because this is going to be a major tip for you that's going to help you get an edge over your league mates. Draft mobile quarterbacks, rushing quarterbacks. Quarterbacks who run the ball are going to be huge upsides in the touchdown-only league because they'll score 4 to 5 to 6 touchdowns in a season that just any other quarterback is not going to do. But then they also have the upside of throwing some touchdowns in, and a good amount of them, 20 to 30 touchdowns. So draft mobile quarterbacks in these touchdown-only leagues, target running backs that are going to get the ball a lot inside the red zone and inside the 5-yard line, and target wide receivers who have targets in the red zone. The pros to this league type are if you are paying close attention and you are savvy and you are tracking the red zone usage and those end zone targets every single week, you're going to have a huge edge over the competition. You'll be able to pick up the running backs, the receivers, the quarterbacks who are heavily involved in the red zone and are going to get the touchdowns. The cons to this league are that in its principle, it's almost very random and it can start to get boring if you have some of the best players in the league and they're putting up huge receiving numbers and huge rushing numbers and passing for 300 yards, you get no points for it. So it can start to get really annoying if you just don't have the proper variance that day and you're getting unlucky by your players not scoring touchdowns. Thank you so much for tuning into this fantasy football league type primer. If you enjoyed it and you want to look at some of the other league types out there, just click the link below.